Welcome to Hiner Outdoor Living. We're a team of yardists that take boring, mundane yards and transform them into livable works of art. Join us as we cater to outsiders like you and make home your favorite destination.
What's up, guys? We are back at Denver Botanic Gardens. This is one of my favorite places to work because of our surroundings in here. It is winter, but you know, we still build cool things in winter. We just, you know, work through it. So this is where we're going to build our water feature. All this space that you see here, all this inside this line, this is where we're building a really cool water feature. We're going to be surrounded by pathways on both sides. A huge pathway is going to go here. That's going to connect to the other side. And this other side, we're also going to have another pathway that connects to that section over here. So we're going to be in the middle of both pathways. So this water feature's got to be, you know, a little different. So still putting some ideas in my head. This is going to be one incredible project. So stay tuned and you'll see how we can transform this plain boring space into a one-of-a-kind water features. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? We are back at the Denver Botanical Gardens. We're doing some progress so far. As you can see, we have quite a bit done, and we got our reservoir already in place. We have at least 1,400 gallons of water in this reservoir. Our stream is gonna end up right here, and it's gonna begin somewhere over there. Right now, we have done a lot of calculations, a lot of measurements, and I already laid out all the stream, how it's going to look. We just so we know exactly where we stand. But right now we're just gonna work in this reservoir. That's our first boulder. I'm so excited about that. The first boulder is always, I don't know, for some reason it's so cool to put it in place. That gives us a perspective how this is gonna play out. So one of the things that we're going to try to do right now, there is sidewalks going around here. So what we're trying to do here is to try to contain all this slope that we have here right now, and in order to do that we need to have a wall, but it doesn't need to look like a wall. So we want to kind of work our magic here and make this look super cool. So we're doing great here. We have a lot of the stream, almost everything done. We are working on at the beginning of the stream right now, but as you can see, we got almost everything completed. Like I told you at the beginning, it's gonna be a little different. That's exactly how they want it, and they are loving it so far. All the progress we've done, they have approved it, and to me, you know, it looks great. So one of the things that they wanted to see in this stream was just to have not a single continuous pool of water. In some areas the water totally disappear and reappear in the other side. The deepest part over here is going to be here. It's going to go around this kind of little island that we have here, and the water is just going to disappear over this section in here and come and reappear at this other deeper section we have here. We haven't turned the water on yet, but we have after we do that, we're gonna kind of fix the little things that we have, add a little gravel here, take a little gravel over there. We got probably a couple hours more, and then we can turn this thing on. But we have another deeper section in here, This is gonna be probably a foot deep. And all this here, we have a nice piece of driftwood in here. The water's just gonna kind of come in between these two big boulders. We kind of replicate the same thing in this other side. We probably need to add a little more gravel here. After we fill it up, we'll see how high we are. But I want all this one. I would like to see all this section dry. Water is gonna go across. We have a series of piping here underneath this, so water can travel easily underneath. And if you just dump a bunch of rock in here, that level is gonna raise up. So once we have this pipe underneath here, water is gonna travel freely underneath the rock, and it's gonna give you that desired effect that they wanted, which is having this dry spot all over the place. And we have another deep section in here, and check out this beautiful piece that we found. It's a beautiful piece that is just kind of giving this section, breaking it off because we have so much rock right now. Obviously they're gonna do a beautiful job with plants and everything, but just picture this with plants and everything just creeping in. Beautiful. This is gonna look so cool. And this is the beginning of the stream. We almost got it done here. We have a very small waterfall in here. We just kind of a little trickle here and there. Water's gonna come this way, water's gonna go that way, and this is where it's gonna begin. Pathway concrete's gonna go right around here. So and we have our other stream over here, and this is gonna look like it's one single piece coming from this way, get split by the pathway and reappear in this section. So this is how they design it, so it's gonna look great.
Omar and team are just killing it here. I love how we've been able to come in and just kind of put our stamp on this project, because architects have great conceptual ideas, but I think when it comes to the technology on these water features, they've come such a long way in the last couple decades that information hasn't been properly transferred all the way down to an architect level. And so being that this is the Botanic Gardens and we've had a long-standing relationship with them, they were able to bring us into this project and have us kind of use the trust that we've built with them to be able to come in. So we're able to take their sketch, but then still build it the way that we normally build, which is not a normal, it's not the normal way that a commercial project goes. Typically, when you get a commercial project, architects have their drawings, they put very detailed plans together, and you have to build to those specs. We were able to come in and negotiate a design build contract with them, so we can come in and take the conceptual drawings and build it the way that we normally do. We felt that this was the best way to create a win-win situation for everybody, because one, we've already rebuilt 4 of the other water features here, and this allows their maintenance team to have a system that they're already familiar with. 2, it's a proven system. We've done this time and time again with hundreds of features that we've already built. And so our efficiencies are a lot better in order to come in and build it the way that we normally do. So we're able to give them a better price as well as a top of the line look. So be able to have Omar and team come in and follow just kind of the overall outline of the project, but then put our touch to it is really just a perfect case scenario for us. This is going to do it for part 1. I hope you enjoyed watching us put the first half of this project together. Stay tuned for part 2, where we're actually going to fire this thing up. We're going to put all the finishing touches together. We're going to have the upper stream done. We're going to get this thing all polished and come back and see what this is going to look like. All running, all done. We'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you tuning in. If you can, hit the bell, give us a like, comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and we'll see you next time.